Did anyone ever tell you that aging could sneak up on you? Not like a thief in the night, but more like a slow drip from a leaky faucet. 1 minute, you're running errands, planning your next getaway, and laughing at dinner with friends. The next, you're staring at your keys, wondering what room you were headed toward. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. We're diving into 9 unpleasant things seniors face that no one tells you about, not to scare you, but to prepare you. And here's the twist. We're not just naming the problems, we're flipping the script. We're going to talk about how to deal with them, how to own them, and how to keep moving forward even when aging throws you a curveball. So if you're over 60 or love someone who is, stick around. You're going to want to hear this. And hey, drop your location in the comments. We love knowing where our community is tuning in from. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode of truth, wisdom, and real talk. Let's get into it. Number 1, the unseen weight of forgetfulness. Meet Grace. At 72, she's sharp, funny, and still a crossword puzzle champ. But lately, she's been feeling embarrassed at social gatherings, blanking on names, losing track of conversations, sometimes even forgetting why she walked into a room. Now, this isn't full-blown memory loss. This is what many call senior moments. And the first unpleasant truth, they chip away at your confidence. What people don't always say is that memory isn't just a brain issue, it's emotional. The shame, the self-doubt, the fear of what if this gets worse. But here's the secret. Memory lapses are normal. What's not normal is pretending they don't matter. The fix? Make memory work for you. Write down names after you meet people. Repeat them back when you say goodbye. Create rituals that reinforce recall. It's not cheating, it's being smart. Use technology. Let your phone remember things you don't need to. And above all, be kind to yourself. Forgetting isn't failure, it's just a sign to slow down and simplify. Number 2, energy that disappears like a light switch. There was a time when Jack could mow the lawn, clean the garage, and still catch the game with his friends. Now, just making breakfast wears him out. This sudden exhaustion feels sneaky, and it's often misread as laziness. But this is your body signaling, hey, I don't bounce back like I used to. The mistake seniors make, they keep pushing through. The smarter move? Strategic rest. Break tasks into smaller chunks. Start your day slow. Hydrate before you caffeinate. Consider walking after meals to keep blood sugar stable and circulation flowing. And if you need a nap, take it. That's not a weakness, it's recovery. It's not about doing less, it's about doing smarter. Ever feel like you ran a marathon just cleaning the kitchen? Share your story in the comments. We want to hear how you manage your energy these days. Number 3, when your reflection becomes a stranger. Aging brings changes. That's expected, but no one warns you how fast the mirror changes. Margot always loved her morning skincare routine, but lately, she stares into the mirror and barely recognizes the person looking back. Her first instinct was to fight it. New creams, new clothes, anything to chase her younger self. But eventually, she realized the hard truth. Grieving your younger self is part of aging, and it's okay to feel that grief. It's okay to mourn what was, but you don't stop there. You create a new relationship with your reflection, one that honors where you've been and who you are now. You invest in feeling good inside your skin, not just wearing it. The way you carry yourself, that becomes your beauty. The lesson here, wrinkles don't define you, your presence does. Number 4, the strange drift in friendships. You might still have friends in your contacts, but how many have you actually seen lately? Time, distance, health, they all conspire to shift our social circles. Some friends move away, others slow down. And sadly, some leave this world. It's one of the most painful realities of aging. You start losing your people. And loneliness? It doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes, it just looks like too many quiet evenings. So what do? You reach out. You create new connections. Join something, anything, a walking group, a card club, a class, even online communities. Comment sections like this one can spark real conversation. You're not being needy, you're being human. And if you've made a new friend recently, online or in person, tell us about them in the comments. Let's celebrate new beginnings at any age. Number 5. Mobility that betrays you at the worst moments. There's nothing like losing your balance in public to remind you your body is changing, even if your mind hasn't caught up yet. Lynn was just walking down the stairs at church when her knees gave out slightly. No fall, just a wobble, but it shook her confidence. Mobility isn't just about walking, it's about feeling safe in your own body. So how do you reclaim that confidence? You start small. Gentle stretching, chair yoga, resistance bands, daily walks, even around the house. Strengthening your legs and your core builds balance and helps prevent falls. Because here's the deal, strength doesn't fade overnight, but it does disappear if we don't use it. Keep moving. Even a little is better than none. And if you found a routine that works for you, share it below. You might inspire someone who's struggling to get started. Before you click away, let's pause here, because the second half is where things get even more personal. We'll talk about those emotional curveballs, sleep struggles, and the unexpected ways aging affects how you see and feel the world. So, don't go anywhere. If you're enjoying this and feel seen right now, drop a "still here" in the comments. That helps us know you're part of the conversation. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next part is just around the corner, and it's the part no one talks about. Number 6. When sleep becomes a puzzle you can't solve. For most of her life, Deborah slept like a rock. Head hit the pillow, lights out. But now, she's awake at 2:13 a.m. staring at the ceiling, mind racing. No reason, no noise, just awake. By morning, she's groggy, frustrated, and wondering, what's happening to me? One of the most frustrating changes seniors face, but almost never talk about, is fragmented sleep. You go to bed tired, but your body has a different plan. Hormonal changes, aches and pains, medications, and yes, anxiety about aging itself. It all plays a role. And while it's tempting to just power through it, the truth is, poor sleep impacts everything. Your mood, memory, even balance. So what helps? Create a routine. No screens an hour before bed. Try herbal teas or calming music. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. If you wake up, don't fight it. Read a book or listen to an audiobook until sleep returns. And please, talk to your doctor. Insomnia isn't just a nuisance. It's a medical issue worth treating. What's your go-to trick for getting a better night's sleep? Share it in the comments. We know someone reading this needs it tonight. Number 7. The silent fade of senses. Let's talk about something nobody really warns you about. The quiet losses. You're at dinner with family. Everyone's laughing, the clinking of silverware, the buzz of conversation, and you can't follow what anyone is saying. Your hearing fades just enough to feel left out. Or maybe you're trying to read a label or recognize someone across the street, but your vision is blurry, even with glasses. That subtle disconnection can be isolating. And here's the tough part. It doesn't happen all at once. It's slow, gradual, and it makes you feel like the world is moving without you. But there is power in awareness. Don't shrug it off. Schedule hearing and vision checks regularly. Today's hearing aids are sleek, tech-savvy, and life-changing. And updated glasses or eye procedures can literally bring the world back into focus. You don't have to settle for fading out. Remember, staying connected to your senses keeps you connected to life. If you've recently updated your glasses or tried hearing aids, let us know how it changed your daily experience. You never know who your story might encourage. Number 8. Emotions that bubble over for no reason. This one catches almost everyone by surprise. You're in line at the grocery store. Someone cuts you off. Normally, you'd let it go. But suddenly your heart's racing, you're irritated, and you feel like snapping. It's not just a bad day. It's something deeper. As we age, the emotional regulation systems in our brain, the ones that used to buffer stress, start to shift. Combine that with physical fatigue, health issues, and daily frustrations, and suddenly your emotional threshold drops. That's the unpleasant truth. Aging can make you more irritable, even if you don't want it to. But here's the good news. You can rebuild that buffer. Mindfulness isn't just a buzzword, it's a tool. Take 5 minutes a day, sit quietly, breathe deeply, notice what you're feeling without judgment. Another tip, practice gratitude. It's not fluff, it's science. Writing down 3 small things you're thankful for each day literally reshapes your brain's focus. Emotions don't control you. You just have to remind them who's boss. Do you notice a shorter fuse than you used to? How do you bring yourself back to center? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read every single one. Number 9, the quiet loss of independence. And finally, the hardest one to admit, independence. For your whole life, it's been your pride, your proof of strength, your rhythm, your freedom. But aging has a way of peeling it away, layer by layer. Maybe it starts with someone offering to carry your groceries, or your kids double-checking if you need a ride. Harmless gestures, right? But slowly, it starts to sting. Even the thought of asking for help feels like surrender. But here's the shift. What if it's not? What if accepting help is just a new version of independence? True strength isn't doing everything on your own. It's knowing when to delegate, when to rest, and when to say, yes, I could use a hand. It takes courage to receive, especially when you're used to giving. So if you're facing this stage now, please hear this. Your value is not in how much you do, it's in who you are. You can ask for help and still be independent. You can lean on others and still lead your life. And in doing so, you give others permission to do the same. If this one hit close to home, tell us how you're navigating it. This is a safe space for real talk. Your story matters. Aging isn't always graceful. It's not always full of wisdom and laughter and sunset strolls. Sometimes it's clunky, lonely, frustrating, but it's also deeply human. And the truth? You are not broken. You are becoming. These 9 challenges may not be glamorous, but acknowledging them is the first step toward rising above them. So, whether you're facing forgetfulness, fatigue, emotional waves, or the fear of losing independence, know this: you're not alone. You're part of a generation that's still growing, still learning, still showing us how it's done. If this video spoke to you, don't scroll away without leaving a comment. Tell us where you're watching from and which of these changes hit home the most. We read every single one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? There's more coming your way. Real talk, deep support, and tools to help you navigate aging with strength and grace. Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care of yourself. You deserve it. And we'll see you in the next video.